Armando? Who?
Cannon.
Cannon and Blue is next. Ooh.
Ken.
Oh,
Evil Ken
and
and
Blue.
Wow.
No.
Evil Ken, no. Evil Ken's.
I never remember him from past tournaments.
Well, he's been another turn. I think he was in Texas a few
No,
years
he's
ago.
been here
Yeah.
before quite a few times. Brittany, you just wasn't paying attention at the time. That's all.
I don't remember him. I remember a lot of other people. I don't remember him or that.
Shout out to Walmart and I think I threw the bag away. That chocolate crunchy trail mix. Go pick that up.
Definitely. I like the tropical. I'm a tropical.
Go pick it up. I know the peanut butter crunch is what I told y'all, but go pick up that chocolate crunchy.
Definitely.
It's the new hotness.
Especially if you're under the influence.
It's the new hotness, man. Under the influence of what, sir?
Marijuana.
You can't say that.
Oh, my
street.
bad.
Oh, my God.
What did he say?
It's legal in some states, isn't it?
We in Georgia.
My bad.
Man, now the fans going to be all on our stream, man. Oh, Lord.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Y'all crazy. But everybody that's watching the stream right now, I need y'all to go to Twitter, retweet the stream because it's really about to get crazy. ATL Gamer Society. You can follow him at the handle ATL Gamer Society. You can follow me if you want. I'm in Armando's following. You can follow Big Roche.
Let's
also,
talk
you can
about
plug
the
yours.
game. No plug.
You know what plug? Hey, get your cheap plug.
Yeah, I hear you.
I ain't gonna say I don't want no cheap plug.
What is your the best aspects of this game that has changed from last year's game?
Best aspects? Yeah. I have more complaints than compliments.
What do you mean complaints? Last year you had complaints.
I hate that they changed the passing trajectories in this game. They're like completely dead.
Well, you just can't overdo it anymore.
You can't put touch on almost anything.
That's not true. I don't believe so.
No.
I dropped a dime right over somebody's head.
No.
I mean, and it looked like they were about to pick it, and it just landed right in
If I'm throwing damn near 35 yards down the line, it should not be a straight rope into the linebacker's chest. If the guy is at the 5 and I'm throwing from the 30, not 35, from the 30 or on the middle of the field, it's ridiculous.
Well,
you can't put it over nobody. That's why the defense is overpowered. They toned down the passing trajectories. Now the defense is able to jump on everything.
I think it's more of a cat and mouse game between the offense and you have to understand your concepts and what you want to do and how you read the defenses. It's not like before where you can just, okay, he's in a cover 2, let me just wing this real quick. There's intricacies to it to where that you have to like put a ball in a spot and go get it.
You cannot put the ball in the spot no more. You cannot throw your receivers open no more.
But you just can't overdo it. You have to. It has to be It has to be subtle.
It's not happening. I had like 8 people agree with me today on that. The passing trajectories most of them have been nerfed. They took some of them out because it's just ridiculous. Everything is a straight line, no touch. Like it's like zoom. If it's a lob, it's still a straight line. It's like what the. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's how people are throwing the ball. We're so used to throwing the ball so quickly and so hard.
Look at all these crazy people in here. It's like, y'all never heard of passing trajectory before? Do y'all even know what the word means? Like, thank you for somebody that realized they know what I'm talking about. I think, what's his name right there? Walter? It's the passing trajectories. They're not the same. I think it was, what was it, Madden, Madden 13. I think that was the big on the passing trajectory.
Yes.
Or was it the year before? I think it was that year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All these passing trajectories, all the passing trajectories in that game are not in this game right now. Ain't no way.
Well, the same.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's get you out to Levi Stadium where Jim Nance and Phil Simms
for like the last 26 years.
Like you've been here how many times?
Like most of my life. And I'm one of those idiots that buy it every year. No, every year. I mean, we get complaints that,
Look, y'all know I'm a little bit country. Y'all know a word I meant. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
That's like if I say Pacific.
Yeah.
But I mean
Specific.
Pacific. But I say Pacific.
What do you mean?
Good Lord, shut up. I know what I meant, man. I'm just country. I'm a little bit countrified.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes the S and the P is hard to pronounce sometimes, you know?
But if I say, can you be more Pacific? I know you don't know. You know I'm not talking about the damn ocean. Like, come on. Like, Jesus, man.
I don't know. I actually
love y'all in the chat, man. I really do.
I
Y'all
actually
crazy.
love this game. I know a lot of people are focused on Mutt. You know, Mutt's a good.
I still haven't played Mutt. Not one time.
I played it when it first came out.
Not one time.
And I think because I had Barry Sanders because I pre-ordered it, and it was pretty cool to play with the older guys and then mix them in with the newer guys. And it's called Madden Ultimate Team, where you can It is. I mean, well,
Brittany is killing me.
The best one was, I think, the NCAA, the NCAA Ultimate Team, where you could. I think I had Bo Jackson out the gate as my running back. I mean, you can. Yeah, it was sick, and you can. Oh, I mean, well, it don't matter. It's Bo Jackson. He's nasty. Whatever the hell whatever video game it is.
Now they making fun of my Pacific.
Oh man.
Gotta be more Pacific with me.
Yeah.
Damn it. I would shade it for where I love this live stream.
No, man.
I love it.
What's taking so long? Are these guys setting up audibles?
Yeah, they probably are. You know, that's gonna be a minute.
I know. Cam just beat Cannon. The winner is winning $3,500. In second place is getting $1,500.
I like when people.
What? They start joning?
Yeah, I like when people don't agree with my opinions, and therefore I know nothing about football.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I love that.
I equated black to that ESPN commercial where it had that that little ball. It was like knowledge, and it was like your football knowledge. And you know, some people's little fur ball is small, some people's are big. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I played football through high school, you know, and I've been a fan of the game. I can watch anything: college football, high school football, pro football. Before I'm a fan of a team, I'm a fan of football in general. So when it comes to concepts and things like that, you know, there's things that some people are, you know, instinctive players, and some people play Madden as if, you know, they were, you know, they use their same that terminology there, or that I would say technique, and then they use it in Madden. Like, okay, every time the ball is snapped, you take a step back as a defensive player. Now that's something that you would do as a real football player, because you don't know if it's going to be a pass or a run. So you're going to take a step back. You're always going to read the pass first, and then, you know, commit to running. And then also, if you're somebody running, you want to take a step back. So when you do come forward, you're coming with some force.
But, you know, I see some people say you don't know nothing about football either, but that's obviously not the case.
I mean,
just because your opinion is different than theirs, you know nothing about football. I think that's the most amazing thing in the world.
Well, I think a lot of people don't realize offensive linemen, and that's the key. Like, a lot of people, they'd be like, oh, well, why San Francisco and Seattle all the time? Well, their two offensive lines are the best, some of the best offensive lines. And on top of, when you're running
a force, the two best offensive lines.
Yeah, when you run, arguably, when you run a 4-6 or 3-4 wide 9 or a 4-4, and you have San Francisco and Seattle, they have the fastest linebackers and the fastest D-line. So that's a front seven that where you don't really have to worry about the cornerbacks too much, because your linebackers are covering those flats. They're getting out there to those zones very fast. So that's why you see a lot of San Francisco, Seattle. What happened?
I agree with you, but they bugging it. He said specific. I still can't say the word.
Yeah, specific.
No, what's the other word? Not the ocean, but the other word. Say it, because I can't say it.
Specific.
He said that's the best ocean. That was a good one, whoever that was. That had me chuckling. He said that's the best ocean.
The specific ocean.
Man, that was a good one. I can't hate on that one, man. I can't hate on it, man.
I don't know. Whatever happened to the days where somebody was setting their audibles up, you just walk away.
Everybody wants to see what everybody's doing. I guess.
I mean, but that kind of fucks with your mind too, because you're thinking, okay,
yeah. Should I place this audible here because he's looking?
Yeah, I mean,
people used to walk up, but nobody.
I mean,
I guess this year they decided, well, we're just gonna watch everybody audible, set up their audibles now.
I don't know. There is one thing.
Because everybody I played watched me set up every audible.
And I know there's a reason for it, but there's one thing why they changed the button arrangement. So like every time you come out in a different play, X isn't. I mean, I know you can change it to that where a Y and X and A, but if you don't change that default, like it'll come out in a different play. So like let's say you're kicking a field goal and you want to kick a field goal and you pick fake field goal by accident because you're in the zone.
Layout.
Yeah, the button layout. I don't know why. Why do you try to reinvent the wheel?
It's something EA does that just makes no sense.
Yeah, just like the strategy pad. The strategy pad was the worst.
No, you did not.
The strategy pad.
Oh.
Like you just take audibles the way you were doing them for the last 10, 15 years. I'm just gonna throw that in the trash. And then if you turned it off, you can still use the strategy pad. So what was the point of turning it off?
Just add it, a company that's just let's just do it for the hell of it.
Well, I mean, also it's a business too. You gotta think they gotta try to bring in people that aren't hardcore Madden players.
Yeah, that's
they
their
have to
objective.
bring in people. Yeah, I mean, but that's why you
I
have
don't think
things like
lately
ball hawk and hit stick and have these things.
I think they're approaching it the wrong way. I don't think the stuff they're doing is actually bringing in more mass market or casual players.
Well, I mean, it's a fine line because you have your core players that you have to cater to, but also you have to bring in more people to keep the game going. Because after a while, things get dead, and then,
Yeah, they're recycling of old features. I don't think that process they're doing right now is that doesn't bring in casual players or more mass market players.
Well, I mean, they've always had like the one button games where like you just all you have to do is play. You play in a game of Madden, but all you have to do is press one button because you got people like I can't say really my wife, but she's like. But she's
Man, you gonna throw shade on your wife?
No, but it's not like that. But like most, I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but a lot of people, I'm not even gonna say a gender or not, but a lot of people say, "Oh man, there's too many buttons nowadays." Where so you add a feature, you add a feature like one button game, so where you can play a game with just using one button, and you don't have to think about the stress of base aligning and doing all different kinds of things, and that's bringing people in that I think what should happen is people to make things more interesting is okay if you want to run with San Francisco, you got to run San Francisco's playbook, offense and defense.
That would be a change from Madden that I don't think a lot of people would like.
But everybody here is running the same defense. Everybody here. I haven't seen not one single person. Now, there might be a few differences in offenses, but everybody's playing the same defense. I think
that would make players work too hard, and nobody would like it.
What's the point? No, what's the point of – that's the point of showing skill. At this point,
it ain't about that with the players right now. You know what I'm saying?
Used to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too super old school, but it used to be about stick skill, and now it's not about stick skill.
I agree with you. I really agree with you, 100%. I'm pretty sure there's some people in the chat that don't agree with you. That's why I'm not even gonna look at the chat box. Yeah, but I agree with you.
I mean,
trust me, I do.
Future, past tournaments.
That's what would make me impressed with you. If the game was like that. Like, if you pick San Francisco, you play with San Francisco offense.
Okay, we're getting started here.
Or Philly.
Blue and Ken. Evil Ken is in Seattle. Blue is San Francisco. As you can see on the screen.
They're all over him at the 18-yard line.
Blue making that 9-hour drive from Virginia.
Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today.
Yeah.
Well, one thing you can never say about Russell Wilson.
He had a
is
few
lack
clutch
arm
games.
strength. I think that's what